tough to handle in there, David. Thanks so much. A lot of people, Steve, talk about the length of the season, 82 games. Do you think the league will ever reduce that number?
No, I don't think so. I think the commissioner's done an excellent job of trying to spread out games. He's cut down the back-to-backs, and so it's given some guys some much-needed rest. And I think they've looked at the travel schedule.
Shooting their first free throw of the night.
Detroit Pistons.
Well, Steve, at the same time that the rest
Come
of
on,
the NBA
Donnie,
seems to
join,
be
bro.
going small, the Pistons are building their fortunes around
Yeah, pass.
traditional big men like Drummond and Blake Griffin.
I'm up here sharp.
Do you like that direction?
Oh, I'm only level red 62. Start off 60, so that's not very. It's actually very bad.
Without the basketball in their hands,
and really focused on establishing dominance down low.
Because not good.
they have played
I made this
physical,
player
they
today.
have owned the paint, and they have built up a decent lead here in the first.
Pass.
The high post shot.
Open.
And AI with the basket on
Don't
the
let me
assist
open,
by
kid.
AI's got his first basket of the night.
Just an amazing feel for the game. Simmons is
Foul.
so gifted at reading the floor.
And here's the foul. It'll go on AI. That's his first foul.
Yeah.
1:06 left here in the first quarter.
Yep, that's the one.
Smith outside.
You,
And it's Lure, top
do you
of
have your
the key.
account on? Hold on, can you even hear me in the first? Yeet. Yeah. You cat.
Has to get away.
Don't touch me, boy.
Redick with a
I don't even
double-team.
defend on this game.
Movement by Detroit. Clock at 4.
Come on, shot clock.
Smith finds
Shot clock.
Lure.
3 people watching. Thank you for watching, guys.
Well, for Detroit, their last game, a loss to the Bulls.
Pass.
And you know, their focus wasn't there.
Johnson.
in that one. Same with the shot
Ben
selection.
Simmons is never
I've
on
seen
when
worse
I'm on.
shooting
Oh, there
nights,
is
but
him.
this was pretty bad, and it
4
obviously
people,
cost
thanks.
them the game.
Fultz, no good.
Did I just get a comment, bro? No, sorry.
Pistons leading by 9. Smith right side. And the foul is called.
Oh my god.
Intentionally grabbed in
5
there
people watching,
for some reason,
boys.
I don't know.
So guys, thank you for
Think
watching.
of is that he's trying to slow the
Keep
game
my bear hug, boys.
That's a stretch, though.
What the heck's that? A technical.
on his part.
And that's
I hugged him as a, then it's the tech. Isn't that good, boys? First tech I have
in
ever
the
had.
corner, it's Robinson.
And
Yes, and it's Smith with the assist
Robinson,
inside.
don't leave him open, bro.
Robinson's got himself going there.
I can't D in this game, guys. So you give me some advice, that'd be good. I also can rebound.
With their own three-pointer.
And that's from behind.
It'll be good, guys. So you can, guys, and please leave a like, subscribe, and also turn on post notifications.
Everyone lost
'Cause I appreciate it, bro.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And
I think it's 9 to 18.
One of the most dominant big men in the league, Andre Drummond, says he's learned how to beat.
Watching previous guys.
All-star player.
And you know, Greg, with Blake Griffin, he's got
6
somebody to take
people.
some of that leadership role alongside him.
This doesn't look like real people. Hey guys, please leave a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Shush, pass.
So far through one
Shush.
quarter, it's been a lopsided
Wow,
game.
Robinson
Changes here in the
3.
And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
I mean, through one, you have to like the effort, especially on that defensive end.
There are several ways, as you know, to take control of a game. Getting stopped.
I'm open, I'm
is
open.
one of them.
They've got Robinson.
Pass,
John
pass,
Moores
pass,
out
I'm
there
open.
with Pachulia, and it's Smith. And it's
Wow, wow, wow.
They're the group Detroit will start the
That was
second.
a very bad one.
Smith outside. Out to the right wing. A floater. Rebound by Muscala. The 76ers trail by 11. And like so many
I
other
just need to text my friend. He's watching the stream as well, bro.
He's increased the number of three-pointers taken each year. Has shown a soft touch.
Pass, I'm open.
Won't be an offensive centerpiece.
Wow, I need my big man. But I like pure sharp. I think I'm pure sharpshooter.
Over to the left wing. Here's Lure. Solid play.
Wow.
Okay. Lure's got 7.
It's fine to extend your defense to try and create turnovers, but guys have to help each other.
That's been a problem for them all game. Teamwork is something you just can't turn on and off.
Hey guys.
The 76ers. Smitty, no doubt you had an outstanding jump shot. Talk about the difference in approach when you're a catch and shoot guy versus
Hi, Rebel Roy.
the dribble shooter.
Yeah, catch and shoot is obviously totally different mechanics, Kevin. You're waiting for somebody to pass it. You're obviously getting your mind set to be able to get yourself in position, get your feet right, and obviously shooting the basketball. Pulling up off the dribble, sometimes.
It's 3:49. It says that you text me at 4:19, Rebel Roy.
It tends to what the defense gives you.
Shit, the phone dropped. Please. Shishes.
Kevin Durant and LeBron, who's added that to being able to be comfortable.
7 people. Is it? Does it say 7 people, Rebel? Rebel, does it say I have 7 people on?
So as a great shooter, you think that is just
I don't know. Look, it's like bots. 8 people on it says. The hell? Waiting for me. Yep, half time. Well, we're getting fresh.
Thank you, Kevin.
Andre Drummond. 9 people watching. 9. Wow. What is 9 people, boys?
And with the second half upon us,
Guys, Rebel Roy, can you tell them to leave a like, please?
One of the stories here, Reggie Jackson getting it. AI is checked in for Philadelphia. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Chandler and Embiid are together down low. TJ McConnell is out
got
there
Joel
for Simmons,
Embiid
and it's
and
AI
Ben Simmons
in
on.
the 3 spot.
But I need Jimmy Butler on.
Bullock passes to Drummond. He feeds it to
Thanks,
Jackson.
Rebel Roy.
Just 5 to shoot.
Appreciate it.
That one is good again.
Get lucky.
From the floor with the basket.
24-point margin.
To the second half.
Reggie Jackson.
And Simmons has got the ball
What
here
the
for
hell?
the 76ers. McConnell kicks to AI. That one a little long.
You
Detroit's gone
kidding
5
me,
of 9 when they
bro?
put up the 3-point shot tonight.
Hell no, I'm not turning this Siri voice on. I'll turn it on after. When everybody leaves, I will.
Pistons passing it around. And it's Drummond with the jam.
How are they getting? Oh yes, Jimmy Butler's hopping on, bro. Yeah, Jimmy.
And one.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
I think Jimmy Butler's on.
Checked in for the Pistons. Smith comes in for Reggie
Smith,
Jackson.
sorry. Looks like
Checked in for Philadelphia. Fultz comes in for TJ McConnell.
Thanks, guys.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half.
3 likes. So decently okay.
Smith kicks to Bullock. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Bullock's got 6.
Taking what the defense offers up, Smith with good vision there finds the open man.
Back to Fultz. The pass to AI.
And
15-footer, good.
And just enough
15-footer.
room to get off his shot.
You know, going up against size, you know you have to get separation. Nice
And-
move from mid-range.
That shot wide open. Bullock's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And really the story of the half. One team shooting it lights out. The other, the lights are just out.
You know what is 2 competing philosophies. One team playing it
not
close
in.
to the
Wow, that was
best,
very.
the other fast and loose.
For 3, sinks the triple. Bullock's got 9 points now in the quarter.
What is RPG being, boys?
Every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Andre Drummond in his mid-20s. He's led the league in rebounding 3 consecutive seasons. And Greg, last season was his best one yet.
Really, I think, established himself as the franchise player for the Pistons. They'll go as far as he can take them. At the same time, though, I think the acquisition of Blake Griffin will only help to mature his game.
Philadelphia's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Now, here's Ayon, defended by Griffin. And Simmons kicks to Ayon. And stolen by Drummond. Pass to Bullock. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. 17 points in the game.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Smith dishes to Ayon. Fades away.
In.
They grab their own miss. Second shot opportunity. That one off the back iron and out.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Now here is Smith. No points in the game yet for him. 2 on the clock. Up in time. Oh, and that buzzer beater's good.
And you can't end the period any better than that.
Yeah, I agree. Shot clock doing its thing.
And so it's Detroit sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. They've been playing some ferocious defense.
Okay, but when is Detroit actually that good though?
Let's take this opportunity now to show you a different look here for the Pistons. Drummond's checked in for Lure. Griffin comes in for Stanley Johnson. Ish Smith, he's checked in for Luke Kennard. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Jose Calderon.
In attack mode inside, the best of Drummond comes out when he's being decisive.
Andre Drummond is out there with Pachulia. Then there's Ish Smith. Then there's Griffin. And it's Jackson at the point guard position.
What?
That's the group for Detroit right now. For Detroit, they've gone 6 of 8.
Oh, this is what I do, boys.
11 since the start of the fourth quarter. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. Shaq's here. Kenny's here. Welcome to this edition of 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Well, for Milwaukee, they've only come out in front in one of their first 3 games so far. So a win tonight will be important to them, to be at 500 instead of 3 games under. Fellas, it is always fun to watch Ben Simmons. The combination of size, speed, ball handling, passing. Shaq, the list.
Giannis.
Hey, what's up, man?
What's up, man?
How you doing? Look,
Good.
I know we're warming up, but I just want to say it's nice to finally meet you. I've been really looking forward to this game. You got some crazy skills, bro.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure you're curious about me too, right?
No, actually.
Oh, I mean,
I'm just trying to stay focused in the game.
no, I totally understand. I just, wanted to introduce myself. My name's AI. Got drafted from China. Y'all probably read about it in the headlines, right?
No, not at all.
Okay. Well, you know what? After this game, maybe we could hang out sometime, Maybe come to my spot. I got a nice full court.
Okay, I'll talk to you after the game. After you get this L.
After I get the what?
L. Come talk to you. Okay?
L stand for?
Lose.
Oh. Okay. I'm gonna go warm up. I'll see you soon. I'll see you on the court, bro.
I'll see you.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA. We are nearly ready for the tip-off.
Well, guys,
And the Bucks just one title back in 1971. DA, thank you. Brent, we're already starting to hear some trade rumors out there. Is it ever too early to start making changes?
If you talk to any good GM, it's never too early to start thinking about how can I make this roster better.
Team swap here for Milwaukee. Some changes for Philadelphia. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Fultz and Redick are in the backcourt together. AI is out there with Muscala, and it's Johnson in at the 5. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And AI comes to help. Here's Connaughton, covered by Redick. The kick out to Ilyasova. And a miss there on the triple.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Back to Johnson. To the inside. Fultz the pass to AI. Shot clock at 5. No dice from the high post. Bucks leading by 4. 58 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Dellavedova. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Philadelphia's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. AI dishes to Fultz. Here's AI. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Clock management, this is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Snell, that's good.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Redick finds Muscala. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Down low, here's Johnson. Goes back up, and he lays it up and in. Johnson's got his first bucket of the night.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
And that one's good by Lopez.
Well, a big reason why Dellavedova is out there is because he can see who's available.
From deep. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Bucks lead by 6. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. It's been a non-traditional basketball journey for AI. He talks about his time playing in China.
Before coming to the NBA, I knew I had a lot of growing to do. Not just in my game, but who I was as a person.
The Sixers with a completely new group now. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Embiid kicks to Simmons. Butler passes to Embiid. Ogden against Simmons. 6 to shoot. AI outside. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Well, the Bucks with a superstar talent in Giannis Antetokounmpo, the critical decision this summer for selecting a new coach came down to a very qualified one in Mike Budenholzer, and with all the options out there, 9 coaching changes, I think that Bud saw the opportunity in Milwaukee as being a great one to push this team a little bit forward. The talent on the roster tantalizing enough for him to head to Milwaukee after his stint in Atlanta.
And so in the game for the 76ers, AI is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's T.J. McConnell. And it's Embiid in at the 5 down low. Knocked loose. Oh, and here comes Bledsoe all alone. And the jam by Bledsoe.
Middleton's got such a great wingspan. That comes into play on steals just like that one.
Hi.
Here's Simmons. AI outside. Here's Embiid. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
What the hell are you?
Is his first trip to the line tonight. 46 seconds left to play here in the half. And there's the pass to Brogdon. Henson trying to break free. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Embiid dishes to AI.
Why would you not just...
That's like milk on a hot day, just a bad decision. Absolutely no reason for him to be taking those shots.
Middleton finds Brogdon over AI. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, Brogdon being the Rookie of the Year and coming in and doing a great job for the Milwaukee Bucks. This is a guy who could play either guard position and has a great mentality and great poise as a point guard.
Markelle Fultz is checked in for T.J. McConnell. The 76ers trail by 6. Simmons feeling it out a bit. AI right side. And Middleton with the block.
Well, the long arms of Middleton getting up there on defense and throwing that one away.
No doubt disappointed with that one. He'd love to have that one back.
Yeah, I'd put that play on repeat.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. A different look for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Henson. Ilyasova comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Tony Snell subbed in for Chris Middleton. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Amir Johnson's checked in for Embiid. AI comes in for Jimmy Butler. J.J. Redick's checked in for Wilson Chandler. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for T.J. McConnell. They've got Bledsoe. Ilyasova out there with Tony Snell. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. And he makes the first but misses the second.
Well, the Bucks, this is a franchise that for a long time just was treading water and chasing after a 7th or an 8th seed on the back end of the Eastern Conference playoffs. Not so much anymore. With Giannis Antetokounmpo leading the charge, the opportunity for the Bucks to do some damage in the playoffs is here.
Redick passes to AI. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And there's the foul against Milwaukee. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he makes the first. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. 54 seconds left here in the third quarter. Now here's Brogdon. He's guarded by AI.
And
another three for Milwaukee.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
The 76ers trail by 4. Fultz kicks to AI. From about 16. Rebounded by the Bucks. Bledsoe's got his 4th rebound at that last one here tonight. Pass to Brogdon from the arc. It's not going to go for him. And Philadelphia the other way now. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Good.
Well, passing is something he does very well, especially when it comes to leading his man to the right spot.
Lopez kicks to Snell. Bledsoe with it. In the corner, it's Brogdon. 3 seconds left. That shot is off. That concludes
Would have been him.
continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Bucks. Coach Brett Brown with some words for his players.
It's just what we said, though. It's exactly what we said. We guarded. We defended. We got stops. We came up.
So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance.
Y'all gotten any word about the MJ golf tournament this year?
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Good evening, sports fans. This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith. Tonight, we'll see the Charlotte Hornets playing against the Philadelphia 76ers at Wells Fargo Center. Checking out the 76ers, coming into this matchup with no shortage of confidence. They won all 4 games against this team last season. And already the grind of the new season starting to show. Shaq, how do you stay fresh for the long haul?
Drain isn't going in the sugar.
It's the home of the 76ers here in Philadelphia as 2K Sports brings you today's action live from the Wells Fargo Center. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the 4th member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. For the Philadelphia 76ers, they come in off that loss to the Bucks in Milwaukee.
And you know what? They were giving away points, missing at the line. A big factor in the outcome.
I mean, come on. How are you going to win on the road if you can't capitalize what's being handed right to you?
Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
Guys, Joel Embiid is listed at 7 feet, but at player introductions, they say 7'2" center, Joel Embiid. Now, Brett Brown says when you stand next to him, you understand the difference between 7 feet and 7'2". He's a big man, Kevin.
He is tremendous size and skill to match to you. Thanks. This season, right now in the beginning stages, but some teams, Chris, already exceeding expectations. How do they keep that momentum? How do they keep things? The 76ers with a completely new group now. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Zeller, he's checked in for Hernan Gomez. Williams comes in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Monk's checked in for Lamb. And Tony Parker is subbed in for Walker. And Charlotte looking at who they've got. Parker and Monk, that's their backcourt. Williams is down low with Zeller. And it's Batum in at the 3, the small forward.
And already they staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression
and controlling the backcourt.
And Batum really likes getting shots off from the interior, using those long arms of his well to release the shot over the defense.
The 76ers with another miss.
Yeah, that's just poor decision-making. He's got to be better in those situations.
I'd love to hear his explanation of coach right there. I mean, that should be an interesting conversation.
AI, it's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Great teammate. You can tell Riddick has no issues giving up the ball to his guys.
Monk kicks to Zeller. Launches it. A shot by Batum, no good. And a wide open look for AI. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Oh, man, you better appreciate the unselfishness. When Riddick sees an open teammate, as great of a shooter as he is, he's fast at getting him the ball.
On the jam by Nicholas Batum.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. To the middle, here's AI. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Trailing by 2, and this is the first season matchup for them against this 76ers team.
Yeah, and this game kicks off a 4-game season series between the 2 teams.
And it might not be the rivalry that a lot of the conference matchups are, but who knows? Maybe this is the year it heats up a little bit.
AI dishes to Johnson. From 18 feet away, and AI gets it to go on the assist by Johnson.
Oh, and a pretty good passer for a big man. Johnson does so many things well to help his team.
To the paint. The kick out to Williams. And Charlotte again with the bucket. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Back
right back
and
to the
forth.
action when we... You learn about Jimmy Butler. Difficult journey to where he is now.
Basketball. That's that. It always took my mind off everything. It always made me smile. I had no cares in the world when I was shooting.
Boy, you hear that so often, don't you, Greg? Between those lines, and Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Johnson. AI comes in for Mike Muscala. Butler, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And Simmons subbed in for Smith. Charlotte also making some changes. Batum comes in for Kaminsky. And Walker subbed in for Monk.
And what a career it's been for Tony Parker. 4 titles to his name, a Finals MVP, 6-time All-Star. I mean, the accolades go on and on for what is truly one of the most impressive resumes you'll see in the NBA.
On the floor for Charlotte, Williams is down low with Zeller. Kemba Walker is out there with Tony Parker. And it's Batum in at the 3 slot. And for Tony Parker, will certainly go down as one of the greatest Spurs ever to put on a San Antonio uniform.
No doubt about it, Kevin. And it's strange to see him in any other uniform than a San Antonio Spurs. And he made a move in the offseason. And, you know, here's what he brings to this team. A lot of experience, championship pedigree, and a guy that I think could maybe help get this Hornets team over the hump.
Well, that just speaks to the confidence.
So annoying.
Butler passes to Embiid. Here's AI. And the 76ers get it back. Simmons trying to get open. Good on the shot. And with that, the Charlotte lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Jimmy Butler. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Walker taking his time here. And it's Parker in the corner. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Here's AI. And count it from 19 feet away. AI's got 8.
Dependable when it comes to sharing the wealth. Folks, he's skilled at getting it to his guys.
And there's a foul. It'll go on AI. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. And we'll go to the line to shoot 2. The Hornets have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities
at the line.
And once he gets into a groove like that, you can just count it.
Now here's Fultz, covered by Parker. And it's blocked.
And registering one of the highest verticals at the NBA Combine, Zeller can send your shot back.
Just 4 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very... Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after... We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this team's deciding to change it up. 1:46 left in the third quarter of the game. Fultz and Redick are in the backcourt together. Mike Muscala out there with AI. And it's Johnson in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Batum wide open, he fights. That drops, and it comes off.
Not lucky.
Parker. Parker's got 4 assists now tonight. Philadelphia's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage.
Well, and he's trying to become more disruptive defensively. Last year, the Hornets were only 28th in the league in creating turnovers. Now, that's not what former Coach Clifford had in mind.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kemba Walker helped lead UConn to a national title, but it took some time to hit stride at the NBA level. He finally became an all-star, but his team is rebuilding in Charlotte. Mitch Kupchak is the new general manager, and James Borrego is the new head coach. Guys?
A terrific player, D.A., for sure. Thanks.
Well, this is one of the areas of the court where Zeller gets most of his offense.
Charlotte calls timeout. They're trailing by 9. There's 45 seconds left in the second overtime period. Good stuff. Some changes for Charlotte. Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for Kid Gilchrist. Monk comes in for Jeremy Lamb. And Parker subbed in for Walker. Here's Monk. Lets it go from 11. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
Not easy to miss a clean-looking side like that, but he manages to do it.
They get it again. Johnson. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
And with the time remaining, I'm just not seeing it.
Well, you know they like to have some plays back, especially a couple of those stupid ones from earlier. But I tell you what, they'll learn from this.
And when you give Parker room to work his magic down inside, he knows how to finish with style.
And so the 76ers can now just hold on to the ball. AI kicks to Muscala.
And guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They've used up all their energy just getting it to overtime.
So the 76ers win it.
Hi. We won mob.
The officials, the fans, everyone's going to have to take a needed rest.
A game. Really? Oh no. Goodness. What's up? Yo, Kiki Fewa. Yo, Kiki.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. Shaq's here. Kenny's here. Welcome to this edition of 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Pacers in Indianapolis. Taking a look at the Pacers, they're enjoying a better winning percentage to this point than we saw last season. An encouraging sign for the players and the front office. And one of the feel-good stories of the year, the emergence of AI. Worked his way through.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Pacers and as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David.
Well, guys,
thank you, David. I'm not sure that trade has aged so well, but you know what, Greg? I bet both teams wish they had him now.
You know, we need more specifics on what kind of sandwiches they were, or any chips involved.
Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Philadelphia with the ball. They trail by 1. AI passes to Johnson. Here's AI. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And it's Evans in the corner with 4 seconds on the clock. That one good for 2. Evans has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, Doug McDermott, a high IQ basketball player, understands when his teammates are open, how to find them.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Pacers out in front. They lead by 3. It's the NBA on 2.
You know, the funny thing about that is that when it happened, I didn't even think about how big it was going to be. You know, Corey and I go way back, so I was just happy to have gotten one over on him. It really wasn't until the next day that when my phone started blowing up that I realized just how big the reaction was to that dunk.
Yeah, I can only imagine the amount of texts and calls that flooded AI's phone after that dunk. My goodness.
And what's interesting, though, is that he didn't even realize what he had done. Sometimes you just get caught up in the moment of a... It isn't until after that you see the degree of difficulty.
I know I'm trash. I only got this game a couple of days ago. Never play NBA.
Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Yeah, it didn't take them long.
They get the ball, they're looking to burn the defense in transition.
So on the floor for Philadelphia. AI is out there with
wow.
TJ McConnell. Then it's Johnson, then it's Mike Muscala, and it's Korkmaz at the 3 slot.
You got to respect the physicality of Evans. Excellent at drawing contact on his way up.
And we finished one half of basketball. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at J.J. Redick. Pacers making a switch here. Evans is checked in. AI is checked in for Philadelphia. Sabonis and Turner inside. Filling out the wings. It's Oladipo.
Wow, I wasn't even looking.
And it's Evans in at the point. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Fultz kicks to AI. 16 feet away.
Can't even make it easy. 2-pointer.
Oladipo with the ball. Outguarded by Fultz. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Back to Oladipo. Shot clock at 5 with a tie. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's AI. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I'm a piece shot.
Now a chance to see what's coming up for Philadelphia. On Friday, they'll head home to take on the Charlotte Hornets. Then on Saturday, they'll take on Marc Gasol and the Memphis Grizzlies.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Young comes in for Domantas Sabonis.
Wow, through the ball.
Checked in for Bogdanovich. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Victor Oladipo. So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game.
So it's got like 3 layers of meats and cheeses, and then it's all bread.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. With me, oh you know him, Shaquille O'Neal. You know this guy too, Kenny the Jet Smith. In a few moments, we'll be sending you out to Philadelphia as the 76ers go up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. And for Cleveland, they split the season series against these guys last season, 2 games apiece. Should be a good one tonight. And a chance to see AI.
Good Friday night to you, and nothing to...
Well, thank you, Barry.
David, as always, thank you. I remember seeing that dunk. Wow.
And that was the talk of the basketball world for a minute. I remember seeing for the first time and just wondering, who is this kid?
You know, Clark, some say slow and steady. The 76ers with a completely new group now. Cleveland also making some changes. Abby Harris checked in for Thompson. Andrew Harrison comes in for Jordan Clarkson. And it's Hill in for at the 5 down low.
Kevin, for a young player, I like the way Fultz sees the floor. He knows and feels when a guy is open.
And it's in there. Hood's got his first points of the night.
And they scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
The 76ers lead. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Kyle Korver. Philadelphia shooting the first free throws of the game.
And it's been An average here, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.
J.R. Smith checked in for Cleveland.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Hiltz kicks to AI. It's stolen by Hill. Here's the break. Here's Harrison. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
And a good example there of why it's important to change ends quickly.
Vitally important. I mean, if you relax for a second, you're cooked. You're toast.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Cavaliers lead by 1. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side.
A big name is Coach Keller. He was my...
AI did a lot of growing in the G League, and he rightfully gives a lot of credit to those two.
And who mentors you and who teaches you how to be a pro, it matters so much in the NBA. AI knows more than anyone else in the world how much Coach Keller and Tatum help grow his game.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Yeah, this is how you can keep a crowd quiet, though, Greg. I mean, methodically score at the line and take some of that energy away from the fans. They don't like to have the action stop in the opposing team scoring.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And so in the game for the 76ers, Fultz and Redick are in the backcourt together. Muscala is out there with Amir Johnson. And it's AI in at the 3 spot.
Yeah, you know, one of the under-talked about strengths of the Philadelphia 76ers is how they play team defense. I mean, they were top-rated defensively in opponent field goal percentage last year.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc.
You know, when Redick passes like that, he makes everything easier for himself and his teammates, and I think he makes them a lot better as a unit, too.
Nice shot by Smith. And with the 76ers in defense, it isn't just them bothering shots.
No, you're right, Kevin. I mean, they were one of the best, if not the best, rebounding team in the league. Also, were top 10 in blocks and steals last season. I mean, they filled up the stat sheet as a team in a lot of ways. It's fun to talk about what this team can do on offense, clearly, but I think...
And a close game so far through the... Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one... So the 76ers win it. Probably a little...
basketball court in my spot, right? And then, you know, come over, you know, we can shoot around, play a game, whatever you want, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, anytime. Yeah.
I love you talking.
Ernie Johnson, do you like my Christmas hat?
Okay, guys, that's gonna be another video. Guys, please leave a subscribe, turn on post notifications, and peace out, boy.